Hi guys, Rob from Icebox Auto here today, bringing you today's install, which is on a Mercedes-Benz C-Class 2016 car. So it's got the NTG 5.0 menu on the original screen. We've also got systems that will go right down to the older version of the 4.0, which is 2007 to 11 model, and then in between you have the 4.5, 4.7, and then obviously we've got the 5. So obviously we've got systems for all the cars, C-Class. Today we've installed the 12.3 inch screen into this car. It also comes in a 10.25 inch screen, which obviously you can find on our website or ask us for more details. So I'm just going to go through the runnings of the system today and how swift and responsive it is, and showing you a little bit of the features of the system. So I'll just start off by showing you that you can flicker between the original NTG menu and the Android side just by pressing the back button on the command panel here. It still works fully in control with the iDrive pedal, the command pedal. You can have this on full screen, so that basically expands to there if you want. So obviously we'll do that in the back end settings later towards the end of the video. But I'm just going to go through the runs first of the system and what it's got. So still works, as I say, in conjunction with the NTG menu. So obviously your radio side of things, everything will still work on this system here. And obviously when you want to flick over to Android system, you can either press the touch screen or you can press the back button on the touch screen paddle down here. So as you see, you've got the this is the home page here. You can change the background colours if you want to whatever you fancy on the day. So I'll just go to show you a few little. There's the red version, and the grey version if you don't want like any colours. So we'll just basically go back to the one that was on the video anyway. So so they've got the navigation side of things here. So as you can see, I'm going to use the command paddle here. So obviously it still works with that too. You've got the navigation side here, so you can add any maps from your Play Store to the system and it'll work on there. I would understand this has probably got Google Maps on at the moment. No, not at the moment, but I'll put Google Maps on in a second, because the map that just showed up there is not something that we advertise at work. It's got the Chinese map, so we will delete that and then put Google Maps on there instead. So if I go back to the navigation side of things, click on there, you'll then get your Google Maps. Now the card, the system will take a 4G SIM card, as well as it's got Wi-Fi capabilities to link into your phone's hotspot, but my recommendation is that you use a SIM card anyway, because all the apps will start up straight away, and well, the online app should I say, and you won't have to keep on going into your phone to set up to check that your Wi-Fi is connected to the hotspot and stuff like that. So a 4G SIM card is something that we would recommend that you invest in. Now it's not going to use much data, so probably if you're just using it for maps or for Spotify or for other map applications of the sort, then obviously £10 a month will be fine, might even last you longer. Okay. So if we go out to there, we've then got the music app, which basically is where you would play all your, one second, this is where you would play all your MP3s from USB pen. Shows you working with the steering wheel control, as you can see, but this is just a demo music app that the factory put on there for you, just to make sure that it shows you that's working. Okay, if we go across to phone, now this is your phone menu for the Bluetooth, so you can set it on the system where you can either use the original Bluetooth when calls come in, or you can use the Android side. You can switch that yourself. This is set up to Android today, but I always think to yourself, why use the original when you've got touchscreen and the Bluetooth and stuff like that. So it's got phone book support on there. As you can see, this app down here is the music streaming app. So basically if you wanted to put music onto your phone, you can stream it through there. Okay, we're going to the next one, the car info app, which is just basically is the NTG menu going back to. So obviously you can flicker between there if you want, but if you press the touchscreen it goes back to the Android side of things. Okay, settings, I'll show you that towards the end. Okay, HD video, it's where obviously you can play your movies from a pen drive, so you can put all your movies on for your long trips for your passengers, and this is where your movies would play. This is another demo video that the Chinese manufacturer put on there for you, just to show you how it's working. So if I just tie it up, So as you can see, it's just gone and stopped there, but as you know, that's only got the video stopped. But this car's got the bare Mr. sound system in today, so obviously the sound's quality.
Imagine a soldier the size of an insect.
I'll just slow that down there. Okay. So I'll just go back now to the next one. Applications. I'll show you that last. So you got your DVR camera. So if you want to add a forward-facing camera of DVR type, go in through the USB cable of the system, and then obviously it'll show up on one of the DVR apps here. The dashboard here just gives you a little bit of your revs and stuff like that. So if I put my foot down, as you can see, the revs are going up and down. You can change the colour of these if you wanted to. Purple, red, I'll stick on red, because as I say in every video I do, I love Liverpool, so I'll leave it on there. So I'll just go back one. Okay, phone link is Mirrorlink. Now, I will say to you that we don't advertise as coming with Mirrorlink. The only reason being is because the manufacturers are investing it heavily into the CarPlay app and keeping that up to date, and what they've done is they won't pay for the updated license on the Mirrorlink because it's becoming a thing in the past. So you'll find that it could work with your phone, or it may not work with your phone, but as I say, all our sale pages we've took this out of the specification, because as I say, it can work or it won't work. So obviously if it works in with your phone, bonus, but if it doesn't, then obviously that's the reason why. Okay, there's your application side of things. This is where obviously you get some of the back-end applications that are stuck in this page here. As you can see, you got your settings app, which I'll show you in a bit. You have your Play Store app here. So basically that would be for where you download your application. So just obviously you need the Google Play account and password to log into that. Don't necessarily need to put your card details in there if you're not downloading any apps. Don't cost anything, but obviously that's an option too. This one here is the Google Maps, which basically is on your home page, which I assigned at the beginning of the video. Okay, this is your equalizer, so this is your DSP sound center. So obviously it allows you to tweak the sound settings, the amplifier, to basically your preference. Okay, we'll go to Chrome, which is just the browser. You do need internet access with your phone, which we haven't connected our system just yet to it. So obviously to get onto a new page, you'll be able to connect your Wi-Fi to your hotspot. User feedback, that's obviously just the manufacturer's app there. Assistance. Okay, so this is a Google service app, which basically means you can use this if you're connected to the internet. So if you wanted to say restaurants near me, it'd obviously pick up your voice, but it's not going to do it today because obviously it needs to be connected to the internet. Voice search, similar to that. Google, that's the browser, as you all know. You just basically do Google search. So if you want to search for iceboxauto.com, then obviously you can do it through there and see all our lovely products. APK installer. This is a application which allows you to upload third-party applications to. So if you've got, like, for example, Uploader, because you want to put your IPTV on there, the Play Store won't have it, so you can source it from a third-party site. You can add it to a USB pen and upload it through this application direct onto the system, so you don't have to go through the Play Store. ES-File Explorer, very complicated for some people, but obviously this is where it shows some information. So this side of things here is the very complicated, but this is where some things, if you're familiar with Android, and obviously you'll know a bit more about this. Let's have a little go back onto here. MX Player is just another movie player app. Z-Link, this is your CarPlay and Android Auto app here. So obviously that's where you play your CarPlay Android Auto through. Basically, if you check any of our other videos, you'll see them in there, but I haven't got it set up today. DAB-C, this is a DAB app for an external DAB antenna that we sell for $39.99, but I'll always say to everyone, I like to give you the truth. You're better off downloading DAB app to your phone, and it'll show up in this app here, and then it'll be on touchscreen, so you can do it through that. So disregard this one and just use the one off your phone. GPS test down here, which is gives you the signals of the antennas in the sky. So obviously when you're picking up the satellite, should I say, it'll just show you in there. So basically that'll do that. And this app here is an app the Chinese put on for you, but I'm not going to go into that today because obviously we don't sell it with it. So that summarised what the system's about. As I say, it's a 12.3-inch screen in here, so as you can see, it's a bit of a bad boy, and obviously it looks flash with the dash, and obviously it's fitting for this car. It's a lovely looking car. It's been wrapped, and it's had the dash wrapped and everything, so it's obviously something that fits the rest of the dash. So I'll bring it to an end today, and I'll hope to see you soon. Any questions, drop it in the comments box below, or give us a call on 0151 334 2200, or drop us an email at admin@iceboxauto.com. We'll put all these details in the bottom for you in the description section. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.